I've been with my fiance for going on 11 years, and I love him, and we're supposed to be getting married, but I feel like he's still cheating on me. One of my fiance exes came over to the house, and I reckon him and her got into it, and she blurted out that him and her messed with each other while I was at work. And so I asked him about it. Of course, he denied it. And about a year later, he admits that he did mess with her one time. I have caught him with an ex in his phone, saved underneath his friend's name. And I asked him about that. Of course, he denies it. And then later on down the line, he admitted that he messed with her too. I've always got in his phone while he was asleep, and I've busted him talking to the other females in his phone. He says he just talks to them, but I don't even want him talking to them, because I've pulled up the history on the phone and see that he's been on dating apps and stuff. So that's another thing that makes me wonder if he's still cheating. He says he just does it just to goof off and bored, but still, they don't give him a reason to do it. His friends and my friends also saying about the age difference, because we're 12 years apart and he's 12 years younger than me, that he is using me for my money and using me for a place to stay, and that he doesn't love me, that he's just using me. And I would like to know for sure that he does love me. Last year we had a house fire, me and Brandon, and we lost everything, everything but our clothes. So we've been through a lot together to just walk out the door and leave. If I find out he is cheating on me, we are done. I have never done nothing. No cheating, no nothing to him, regardless. So I feel like, if he can't change, then I can't stay.
Yeah, the first 3 years that we was together, I was messing with 2 other girls. I lied to her the first 3 years because, I really didn't think it would go farther than it did. And my mom was real sick. I introduced her to my mom, and I went to jail. I called home from jail every day to check on my mom, and she said, well, Amanda has been there, checking on her, taking her where she needed to go, and doing stuff that she needed to do. And so it showed me right there that she actually cared for me more than the other 2 girls that I was messing with.
Oh, so you still were cheating with the 2 girls?
Yeah, I did cheat on her for the first 3 years.
What made you stop?
Because after I realized that Amanda actually cared for me, being there for my mom.
Right, that showed you a lot.
That showed me that she actually cared for me.
How often does Amanda accuse you of cheating now?
Every day.
Every day?
Every day. I can't go to the store by myself. If I go anywhere by myself, I'm cheating. If I delete a message, I'm deleting it because I'm cheating.
Now, she's concerned that you're using her for money and a place to stay. Are you?
When I first got with her, yes. But as time passed and that...
You love her now?
Yeah, I do.
Does the age difference bother you?
It did at first, but...
She's what, 13 years older than you?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's bigger age differences, but to be a younger man, sometimes that could be bigger, right?
Yeah.
But you don't have a problem with it now?
No.
Okay. And do you think she's ever cheated on you?
I'm 101% that no, she hasn't.
No way?
No.
Okay. So what do you hope happens today? That you pass your lie detector test and that you go on and get married?
I know I'm going to pass my lie detector test, and yeah, I just want to prove to her that I have been faithful to her for the last 5 years, and that I do want to move on and marry her.
All right, let's meet Amanda.
I love you. I know I've cheated on you in the past, but I do want to prove to you that I haven't cheated on you in the last 5 years. I do love you, and I do want to marry you and spend the rest of my life with you.
All the lying, the cheating, all that has got to stop.
I want to be the man that you want me to be, and I want to be there for you every day as much as you want to be there for me.
Okay, as long as you haven't cheated on me and you don't ever cheat on me again, then that would be fine.
That's why I
And
brought you here.
pass-
That's why I brought you here today, to prove to you.
And you pass the test and everything, then we can go from there. Then I will stop accusing you of cheating and everything.
Did you know that the first couple of years in your relationship that he was seeing 2 other women?
I suspected something was going on, but I didn't know exactly what.
Right.
Because I've never actually caught him together with somebody.
Right.
But I have caught on the phone and went through his phones while he's sleeping, of course.
Right.
and found stuff that, shouldn't be there. And he would store her number underneath a friend of his name. And I knew when I'd messaged, because I'd messaged that person.
Right.
And they'd tell me who they were.
Do you think that it might be a problem because you are older than him, that you're with a younger man, that these type of things happen, or?
I figure that probably because he's still got a little bit more growing up to do
Yeah, it's
versus me.
Right.
I've already been down all that.
You've never cheated on him?
Nope.
Never. But if he were to pass his lie detector test, you believe that you could go on, get married, and be happy together? All
Yes, I do.
Let's find out. All right, Amanda, you're up first. And we asked you, in the last 5 years, have you had sexual physical contact with any other man besides Brandon? You answered no. In the last 5 years, have you had sexual intercourse with any other man besides Brandon? You answered no. Since in a relationship with Brandon, have you had sexual physical contact with any other man besides Brandon? You answered no. Since in a relationship with Brandon, have you had sexual intercourse with any other man besides Brandon? You answered no. Your results came back all the same, and it came back that Amanda told the truth. Now, to be fair, he said 100% that he didn't believe that you cheated anyways.
Yeah.
This is the big one here.
Yep.
So we asked Brandon, in the last 5 years, have you had sexual physical contact with any of your exes? He answered no. In the last 5 years, have you had sexual physical contact with any other woman besides Amanda? He answered no. In the last 5 years, have you had sexual intercourse with any of your exes? He answered no. In the last 5 years, have you had sexual intercourse with any other woman besides Amanda? He answered no. Did you download the dating apps to your phone for the purpose of meeting up with other women? He answered no. Have you ever made plans to meet in person any of the women from dating apps you downloaded to your phone? He answered no. The result came back the same to all of those 6 questions, and it came back that Brandon told the truth.
I love you, and I want to marry you. I do want to marry you. I love you.
I love you.
Now, can you believe me? And we go on with our life, and you quit accusing me?
Yes. I will stop.
Promise.
I will trust you more.
Well, I mean, he admits that in the first few years, his motivation was not, honorable. But you proved yourself to him in his eyes, and, you say, like, man, if we had a mother that was sick and a woman steps in and helps out, you know, that really, and from that point on, he has been faithful and he has been honest to you. So, you know, you're going to have to trust him if you want this to work. So, wish you all the best of luck. Good luck to you.